To get everybody together. First and foremost, we couldn't have a league because of the last AFCON. We're here to tell them we're still doing beach soccer. The second thing is to bring our proposed sponsors and sponsors together for them to see what we do, talk to them about. They need to have an interface with us. These are the people we want to give our money to. Can they be trusted? Can we do so much with them? That's why we're here. They're here. They're here and they've been enjoying themselves. A couple of government agencies too. They're here for them to see what we can do with sports on our beaches. One of the objectives of having this place is possibility of using this for a league. Which is neither here nor there. Maybe after this exercise we have to discuss with the owners of this place and we see the possibility of having a league here. Obviously we have seen things that we have to do if we must have the league here. Then after which, when the rain goes, we start our league here or at the former place.
And this is just the beginning. We just thought we should get our affiliates, our friends of the Eco Football and the Eco Football families together on Easter Monday and have fun. But you know, as usual, football takes center stage. And as much as we have, these friendly games, we also had a bit of competition. The idea is to gradually build in Lagos specialized beach soccer footballers.
So that's it. Chairman Eco Beach Soccer League Tade Azeez, and of course the Chairman Lagos State Football Association Seyi Akinwumi, speaking on the need to develop beach soccer in Nigeria. Tony, let me get you talking. I asked a very disturbing question. We say what men can do, women will do better. Have you not seen women, the ladies, play beach soccer?
Yeah, there's competitive beach soccer, you mean? We see the women get involved in a lot of beach volleyball.
Yeah.
So, in fact, it enjoys more following than when the guys are playing. And when the women...
For obvious reasons.
I don't know.
For obvious reasons.
We also love seeing them play on grass. But I mean...
Yeah, but you know, the women's game... it still needs a lot of support, even with the normal football on the grass. So we still need to give it a lot of support. The women's league to play the games more regularly. We're still talking about the guys not having a league for beach soccer, not having a structure. It takes a while for the women to catch up with that. So let's see how the women can also progress. I know it's something that they also need to think about. Because whether you like it or not, any kind of football is a means of empowering young people. Whether it's five-a-side, futsal or beach soccer, once you are able to do it, you get people that you can empower using that kind of football. So for the women, we just wait to see how the league progresses, and then we're able to introduce them to the beach. It's energy sapping. It's not going to be easy.
I know.
But we can pioneer it.
Exactly.
I'm not sure anywhere in Africa we have women's beach soccer league or competition. But we can pioneer it like we did with the women's game for women's football. And over time, that could also be a means of getting them to use that as a means of empowering themselves.
And also bring people out to watch it, because for obvious reasons people will come out to watch. You know what, I met Aisha Falode, and that's the same question I asked her. We're doing well with the main football league. What about beach soccer league? She has the answer. I'll be right back.
Things you can do with the women's game. The opportunities are diverse and there are many. I'm here, for this fantastic idea by the Lagos State FA. The other day they did a football show for young girls in secondary school. Now they are doing playing beach soccer for Easter holiday. I mean, who says that women can begin to also play beach soccer, even if it's not on a league basis? Something just to create some activity around the girl child. We see young girls around here now. They are not on the field. Some of them are in hospitality. Some of them are in protocol. Why don't you bring the girls who can play football also to come and begin to see if we can have a women's team for beach soccer? So I will be talking with the Lagos State FA chairman at the end of this tournament. I also have been speaking with Samson Abadamu behind the cameras, and I'm sure by the next Easter we would be having some form of tournament, for women, even right here, beach football for women.
So that's it. When you talk about women's football in Nigeria, Aisha Falode, Nkechi Obi, and their team put Ereta Ukaigwe in the mix also. They're working so hard to make sure that you and I start following women's football, and they're thinking of taking it to the next level. Talk about beach soccer development in Nigeria. Okay, let's get on with the show now. Talk about the CAF Confederation Cup. Well, before we see this, the highlights of what happened to Enugu Rangers over the weekend, but aside all the problems, were you in any way having any form of hope that Enugu Rangers might just turn things around?
I mean, the most incurable optimist wouldn't bet on Rangers achieving anything in Ndola. The signs were there, Austin. After the first leg, they drew 2-2. There were issues of money. The players refused to board the plane on Thursday, and they had to be paid. The management was forced to cover out money to pay them. They flew to Lagos on Friday, left on a private jet, and got there almost. And the home team were so magnanimous enough to extend the kickoff time by almost 2 hours. Because for you to file for a postponement, there should be a time limit.
That's right.
They went from the airport to the stadium. So how can players function in such a manner? And I mean, historically, this same thing has happened to Rangers in the past. They played El Halil in Sudan. It's almost the same issue. They got to Sudan the same day. The players on the reserve bench were sleeping. It was so bad. So I think it's so shameful.
I know.
We don't want to hear all these kind of stories. You qualified for the championship. You knew that you are supposed to sort out issues of money, players' welfare, traveling arrangements, and you bungled everything. So for me, you can't blame the players. There's no way you can perform. Even traveling from Lagos to Abuja on air is strenuous enough. Not to think of traveling from Lagos to Ndola, 5 hours on air, you pass through immigration formalities, then you drove from the airport to the stadium. I mean, what kind of magic do you expect the players to perform?
And then you don't eat food.
So
ugly.
It was inevitable. So for me, I was even telling some players, from some of our colleagues, that what Rangers should do, just damage control. It's not a question of whether you're going to lose. Just lose respectively, 3-0 or 4-0.
And they answered. They listened to you.
Respectable
They could have been past 16.
I don't understand.
The coach said that during the interval, that the pep talk they gave to the players limited the goals that they should have considered in the second half.
So when you hear all of these things, it's the same story of us not learning from previous lessons. How can professional footballers, reasons for not playing well is because of feeding, that they didn't eat food. Even kids at the China's National Kids Cup will not say that, or even kids playing at the Principal's Cup. Sports Tonight on Channels Television. We'll still talk about the CAF Confederation Cup. We'll take a breather. When we come back, Rivers United, can they go a step further? We'll know. Stay.